What is going on, guys? This is GreenDayCusack here, and my name is also Sean from the progressive metal band Devoted Fusion. Oh, what's that? I'm hearing a noise. Oh my goodness, we finally made it to level 1 seller on Fiverr. After 2.5 years ever since I started using Fiverr, I'm finally here at this point. And it comes with great support from all of you guys. You know, it has really meant a ton since the very beginning with these reaction videos, with all of the wonderful musicians that submitted their work to me to react to, and for all of you guys giving the likes and comments on these videos. It really helps a ton. Thank you to all you guys for your incredible support throughout the months that I've been doing the reaction videos, because it really means a ton from the start. And with that being said, we are going to look at another new song from our top customer, PsychCloned. So, with the last set of songs that PsychCloned has submitted to me, this song that he submitted is now more of a rock and roll styled song. So let's take a look at this. This is called Takeover, and this is the spark that lights a new fire. The first battle cry of the uprising arc, where freedom isn't just celebrated, it's demanded and defended. If Dance the Night was the spark that lit the summer ablaze, and Euphoria and Paso a Paso were the rush of connection and movement, then Takeover is where that spirit evolves. From fleeting moments of joy into an unstoppable force of unity, courage, and defiance. This is an anthem for standing tall when the shadows close in, for breaking through chains, lifting your voice, and owning the night together. The lyrics fuse Japanese, Italian, and English into one rallying cry, because fear might divide us, but courage knows no borders. Every beat thunders like a heartbeat, refusing to be silenced. Every chant a promise that we rise as one. Thundering drums, roaring guitars, and layered chants build a wall of sound meant to shake the walls and wake the warrior within. Oh, excuse me while I shake some walls right now. Sorry, off topic. It's the resistance and hope, rebellion and light, all wrapped in an electrifying surge of sound that commands you to move, shout, and believe. Wherever you are, alone in your room, driving into the dark, or shoulder to shoulder in the crowd, Takeover reminds you that power lives within, waiting for a spark. The moment is here, courage is rising, and this is your time. This is a wonderful description of this song. And with that being said, you know, it really means a lot when PsychCloned has another song ready every single month. That's real dedication right there, and congrats to your team, of course, with everything that you guys have done. Because being able to bang out song after song and releasing it, it's quite a process, you know, like, especially with, you know, the album that I'm working with for Devoted Fusion. It can be a tough time to work with all the editing, and, you know, let alone the mixing might be another whole thing. But of course, with that being said, you know, keep up the great work with everything that's been going on. But we're gonna get right to it. We are going to listen to Takeover.
待ち焦がれたこの瞬間、立ち上がれ、湧き立つ潮を感じろ。さあ行くぞ。 It's a takeover, it's your time. Courage is taking over, freedom
kind of was a little humored by the album artwork in this one. It looked like it was a bunch of Power Rangers together. It's kind of interesting, you know. I found that to be humorous. So far, so good with the song.
You feel it rising deep inside. It's the courage you can hide. With the light in the darkest hour. It's our moment. Feel the power. Siamo sull'orlo di qualcosa di grande. Non c'è più tempo per tornare indietro. Il fuoco, la lotta, la forza. Con il cuore forte, nessuno ci fermerà.
I do have to say it's very helpful to have the subtitles in English as well, because I would have never been able to understand this if it was just the Japanese or Italian language. Great job so far. Yeah, it reminded me very much of like a superhero-ish kind of song. So yeah, it's not too bad. You know, it's got some nice guitars in there, so it sounds really good overall in the mix. Pretty good.
何度も失われていく意識開いている目は何も見えない閉じた世界を永遠にさまよう自由のない迷宮へいざなうバラバラにほどけていく体やまない嵐に飲み込まれ重なる影を追いかけて闇よりも深い闇が迫り来る自由を Takeover!
It's a takeover. It's your time. Courage is taking over. Feel the climb. We're the heroes. Rise and fly. Nothing can stop us. We own the night.
全ては堕落
Slipping through the cracks, losing control.
圧が高まる
Pressurizing,
魂が引き
pulling
裂か
at
れる
my soul. La paura svanisce, siamo alti. Con il cuore vinceremo tutti i mali. Take over. Rise and fight. Nothing can stop us. We own the night.
力なき手からこぼれ落ちる
Okay.
耐え難い押し寄せる重圧高鳴る鼓動
Is this a bass solo?
退路はないこの瞬間に集中しろ恐れを知らない燃える命最後の瞬間時が来たもう誰も止められない今こそ
It just got so fast.
誰にも止められない我々が夜を支配する Takeover!
Well, you got me at the end part. You know that that made things interesting even more. But great job. You, my friends, just heard Takeover by PsychCloned. Great song. Really, really good. I think here's my one honest opinion I'm gonna give about this, right? So in your description, you kind of relayed this song with the past songs that you submitted from the past 3 videos that I did, which was Dance the Night, Euphoria, and Paso a Paso. Now, to this extent, I can understand, why it may connect with those songs. In my opinion, though, this actually relates very much to your other song that you sent me called Symbol of Hope. And it very much has that same meaning. You talk about a warrior defending thyself in this song, The Takeover. And Symbol of Hope is kind of that same way in a heroic form. So that's what kind of made me think, more towards the lines of that. You have your ambition though, so I'm totally cool with how you see it. But that was just my thought. Aside from that, of course, did great job with the mix. Yeah, very rock and roll-ish orientated song. So yeah, anyone that likes this kind of stuff, like superhero music, anyone that enjoys anime, this is a pretty darn good song to have, as like an anime theme or whatnot. It's very nice. Talks, like I said, very, very good lyrical writing. In any case, with all these songs, you guys, it's really good. To mix in the Japanese, Italian, English language into one song, it's not an easy task. So it's taking a lot of hard work into that, and you guys did an incredible job as far as that goes. So now, with that being said, I did create a free React chart as per request. And for those that don't know how this works, well, go back to the other videos. No, I'm just kidding. So what happens with the React chart is I never rate a song based on a 0 to 10 scale. I always go by how aggressive a song is, whether a song may be heavy or soft. Even if a song is soft, it's not a bad thing at all. I do enjoy some soft songs that work in my favor. And I also look at the balance based on whether a song is more mainstream, where it's, staying in 4/4 time throughout the whole thing with the tempo staying the same way. Or if anything is technical, where you may have some interesting drum fills, some craziness going on, or anything like that. I also base this React chart on the quality as well, focusing on whether a song is more orientated on the song construction side or the mixing side. Now, if the quality end meets in the middle, that means that both of them apply perfectly, or close to perfectly, I should say. So, with this React chart for Takeover, I did not find this heavy, but I did not find this soft. So I put this one smack in the middle, kind of where it needs to be for a rock and roll song. So that's my side of how I feel with rock songs now. It's not going to be as heavy as like the deathcore songs are, but like I said, any soft songs are really good for me too. And the balance side, I did lean this more towards the technical end, because that ending, suddenly just jumped at me, where it just suddenly got fast. You got a nice bass solo in there. It became very interesting, and there's nothing wrong with something that's technical. That's just putting a bit more work into it, but it sounded great. I think it was very humorous just to hear that ending, but it was really good. Overall really nice. And on the quality side, you guys did a great job with quality. The mix was right on point. I was able to hear drums just fine. All the instruments were great to hear as well. So yeah, very nice song, and definitely keep up the great work as always, PsychCloned. Doing a terrific job, and thank you very much for the numerous amount of songs you have sent me. You know, you've obviously sent me so many at this point that I can't even count after 20. No. But anyways, you know, thank you very much for all of that. And now I will say, before I get to the last part of the video, that I'm still currently working on Devoted Fusion's new album, so I may not be as available for the rest of the summer as I would have expected. Yeah, alright, I get it. But let me tell you, when the fall or winter time comes in this year, I will be sure to get back to your Fiverr orders normally, because at that point, you know, we should have everything ready to announce the new Devoted Fusion album. So, with that being said, you can feel free to go to the Fiverr link down below, if anything. And if you happen to see a availability pop up where, you know, I can take orders, then you know that I'm good to go. But with that being said, take care and have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone.
It's a takeover.